And we're live. Hey everybody, welcome into the Flippin Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Star, the Flippin Hippo. Today is Thursday, August 22nd, and I'm going to show you guys the huge shoe haul I got last weekend. But before we jump into that, we're going to let some people filter on in, say hello to some folks. Dennis is here. Shoes, oh my god. Grand Larceny, welcome in. Dennis's comment reminds me, hey Rhonda and a million, welcome in. Years ago, probably like back in 2008, so like 11 years ago, there was this YouTube video, this spoof where this guy dresses up like a girl named Kelly, and they did the song Text Message Breakup. I don't know if anybody remembers this, but there was a whole video of this Kelly character going shoe shopping, and there was a song to it. It was like, oh my god, shiz, oh my god, shiz. I don't know if you guys remember that. Anyway, it was pretty funny. Posh Planet, hey, welcome in. So, through Vicky and Katie's Boss Up Facebook group, I know a lot of you are also in their group. I connected with a reseller local to Pittsburgh, and she landed her dream job that's going to take her traveling all over the world. So she's trying to get out of reselling and get rid of all of her inventory before she starts her job. And so she posted in the group, you know, with pictures of her storage unit and things that she had. So I got in contact with her, and Keith and I met her at her storage unit last Sunday evening, and went through. I could have spent hours in there and thousands of dollars. I really could have, but it was really hot, and we were there for a couple of hours digging around. I really could have bought more. I probably should have bought more because we got a really good deal from her. So I came home with 25 pairs of shoes, a DVD VCR combo, which I'm going to show you, and 2 of these, and a phone, and we spent $205. So $205 for 25 pairs of shoes and 4 electronics. I might wait a couple of weeks and get back in touch with her and see like what's left, because I know there's a lot of people going to look and buy stuff from her. But maybe I want to buy the rest of her shoes. She had a lot of shoes. Oh my god, shoes. Anyway, I did dig around for like the best that I could find, good condition. She had some really amazing stuff. So we spent $205 on the 25 pairs of shoes and the electronics. And there's we got 4 electronics, so we say we got 29 items. So averages out to like $7 an item. But when you see the brands of shoes I got, these are shoes most resellers I know would spend 10 to 15 on, even used, to flip. That's exciting. Hey Holly, welcome in. So before I get started, speaking of Katie and Vicky, most of you know Vicky as LV Pink Panther, but she's recently rebranded herself as LV Pink Peacock. She sent me a present. I know what's in here. She sent me a photo of him from the store when she found him, and she said, I know you have plenty of these, but I can't resist him. You have to have him. He needs to be a part of your life. So we're going to open him up. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, they're so cute. Look at their card. Aw, I just love them. They are so stinking beautiful, both of them. They're just adorable couple. I'm going to keep that. Look at this hippo. He's so squishy. He is so, oh my goodness, look at him. And he's really, really squishy and soft, silky velvet filling, and he's purple. I do believe this is a he. I think he's a he. So, welcome to the family, Mr. Hippo. I don't know if he can hang out with Hannah and Henry back there. It's kind of crowded. There's lots of shoes. Right, Holly, I can never have enough hippos. I just need to keep getting more shelves, right? Sandra, hey, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm glad you could join us. There's like an 8-hour time difference, right? Oh my God. I want to just squish and squeeze this guy. All right. We're going to have to give you a name, but for now, you're going to have to go somewhere so I can show off my shoes. Okay. That said, let's show you the electronics real quick. He got a Brother P-Touch. I don't even know what the hell this is, y'all. I really don't. I think it's a label maker. I don't know. Keith knows what they are. They're money. He picked up 2 of those. I do believe they're label makers because I kind of remember having one like this at the house I used to manage when I was in the healthcare field, because we would put the names of our people we took care of on their belongings. And I did tell you yesterday, if you saw the haul video from yesterday, Keith got 2 of these phones this past weekend. There's one power cord between the 2, but they're the exact same phone. So he'll be able to test them both with the one power cord. And then we'll sell one with the power cord and one without. Of course, the one without will be sold for a little less money than the one with, but that's okay. Hippos and shoes, heaven. Not really. Not for me. I mean, shoes, I have like a tag here. Don't even know what I'm doing. Cleaning as I talk to you guys. Yeah, shoes are money, but they're not heaven for me. They're kind of gross and they bother me, but they're money. Heaven for me would be like plush and hippos. I'm going to try to show you guys this DVD VCR combo. Because you get to test and it actually just came up before the video. Alright, so let's jump into the shoes. I have a bin and a bag. She gave me the bin out of her storage unit, but I couldn't fit all the shoes I liked or I picked out in there. So I have this other bag we filled up. And we'll just start going through them. Northwest Purple Sparkles will welcome in. So these are shoes. No, I'm kidding. Techlite Columbia Omni Gear hiking boots. And I mean, these are in, most of her stuff was in really good condition. If you saw my haul video yesterday, I showed you a bunch of shoes I got from a church sale. All looked like brand new or barely worn. These are pretty much the same. There's a couple that'll require a little bit of work, but not much. So we got these Columbia hiking boots. Very excited. Hey Donatella, welcome in. Not a fan of shoes. So between the shoes I got yesterday, or showed you yesterday, I should say, from the church, and these, I didn't even count exactly how many pairs of shoes came from yesterday. I did tell you guys we spent a total of $60 at the church sales and yard sales on Saturday, and I counted the items after the haul video. There were 80 items, so it came out to 75 cents a piece. And then these are coming out to $7 a piece. But that's okay because these are really great brands. So these are Doc Martens that I'm holding right now. I'm so excited about the Doc Martens. You have no idea. They're in amazing shape. But yeah, I did count the total amount of items from our church sale haul. It's like 80, including all the plush and ties and everything. But I'll be working on shoes for a while. What I'll probably do, because they're not my favorite, and I also I get burned out kind of easily doing the same thing if I do the same thing too much. I'll probably pick one day a week for however long it takes, a month or two. I'll pick one day a week, set my timer for an hour or two, and just photograph shoes for that amount of time, and then list them in the days after that. That's probably what I'll do. So it'll take me a while to get through them because I won't sit down and just do all the shoes one week or one day. I have specific days of the week I work on specific items because I like to do different things every day. I get burned out, so I take photos of plush on Monday, shirts on Tuesdays, jeans on Thursdays, Wednesdays my yard sale goodies, hard goods. So that's probably why I'll stick to shoes for a while until we get through them. I'm looking for mates. All right, so we've seen Columbia hiking boots. We've seen a pair of Doc Marten loafers. These are shoes. Whenever I can't find the brand, I'm like, hey, there's shoes. These are, I can't even see now. And remember, I'm still learning shoes. So, even I knew that these were, grabbers. These are Reebok. Look at how good a shape they're in and nice and clean. I gagged through my first two shoes. I still get grossed out. If I don't think about it, if I bring them in, these have all been Lysoled. I go through some cans of Lysol, let me tell you. I bought the Walmart brand. They have the big aerosol cans of it. You can get 3 in a pack. Anyway, if I Lysol everything down, and then if they need cleaning, I wear gloves. And I don't think about it. Like, I don't focus on what I'm touching. And just focus on the fact that it's inventory, I'm okay. But the minute I start thinking about toes and foot sweat, it's over. So we won't think about that. We're just going to think about money. Shoes are money, 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 money. These are Uggs. Look at these. I think they might be just a little tad scuffed, but not really bad. So there's, 2 of them, of course. And they're the kind of Uggs. These are white girl boots. They're the kind that button up the side with a hook and loop kind of thing. And rubber gloves are absolutely wonderful, and they're very cheap at Walmart, if anyone's wondering. You can get you can go in the cleaning aisle or the medical aisle. I've seen them in both, like near the diabetic supplies in the medical aisle, and then I've seen them in the cleaning aisle. But you can get like massive bulk packs, like 100 pairs of gloves for a couple bucks, and they're great. But so these can be worn folded down or up high. I'm excited to take photos of these because I'm gonna take a photo of the pair both ways. Kind of like I do when I do sweatshirts. I do one with the hood down and one with the hood up, And these are more Doc Martens. How excited am I about the Doc Martens? Very, because I have never ever found Doc Martens in the wild. In all my years of thrifting and sourcing, I've only ever sold one pair. It came in that box I bought. I'm getting really good at buying people's inventory as they're going out of business, aren't I? We bought that box of inventory from someone else going out of business, and there was one pair of Docs in there. When I finally got around to photographing them and listing them, they were up for one day, and they sold for $50 plus shipping. It was a total of $69. So I'm really excited about Doc Martens. I just wish I could find them in the wild here, but I never do. But that's okay, because look at these. There's a lot of these. Wait till we get into this. So these are Clarks, and I do enjoy the Clarks. I've done more women's Clarks than men's, but these are a little dirty on the bottom. That's okay. I'll have to get that off. I use alcohol to do that, and if the alcohol doesn't get it all, I'll sometimes go over it again with Awesome or a magic eraser, or all three, whatever. These are, they got a mark on the bottom too. These are Rockports. And they're just like men's slip-on loafers. You guys, check these out. These are Skechers. Let me hold it so you can read it. There we go. These are Skechers, but they're also Star Wars. Oh my god, these are so cool. There went Keith sneaking through the back. These have some writing on them too. I'll have to get rid of that. But I think these are so cool. And were they women's, I might contemplate drowning them in Lysol and keeping them for myself, but they're not. Thank you for subscribing. I didn't catch your name. It should pop up here. I hopefully will catch it and be able to thank you. Go get your little hungry hippo. These are Keens sandals. Hey, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. For real, girl. So these are Keens. Grand larceny, the first time I've ever seen Keith. He sneaks around in the back once in a great while. He is a real person, though. There are people who have met him in person and do know that he's real. I don't know why this is inside there, but that's... Oh, because there's extra shoelaces. Oh my gosh, I learn something new every day. So these pink and white running shoes are Nikes. Look at how nice they are. They're in really good condition. Really nice. They have white, and then I guess they come with an alternate pair of pink, which I'll probably comp these and add a couple bucks just because I'm throwing in an extra pair of shoelaces. Maybe I'll raise it by $2 or $5. Kelly, I used either rubbing alcohol, Awesome, or magic eraser. I didn't think I caught the hungry hippo, but thank you for subbing, and hopefully you saw your little hippo with the ice cream cone when she came across. These are Vans, right? No. Lies. Lies! These are Airwalk. Talk about throwback to the 80s and 90s, right? These will need a little bit of work to them, but not much. And then we got some Skechers Sport. These are in really good shape. I'm very excited about the Skechers. I have a new pair of Skechers in our store in our closet. Brand new, never worn, in the box for like $90, I think, or $70. Can't remember. But Skechers are good. Skechers are like the only shoe I've ever worn for like 20 years until I just recently bought a pair of Chucks. Yeah, Awesome is awesome, and it's $1. And if your Dollar Tree's like ours, they have the spray bottle, but they also have a larger bottle that comes with more, and they're both $1. So we just buy the bigger one and fill up a spray bottle. Vans, just black canvas tinnies. These are gonna need some work, but that's okay because they're Vans. These are Sperry. These are nice. They're suede tennis shoes. They're going to need a little bit of work. They got like a little thing on the shoelaces. I don't know. I might even just take the shoelaces out and sell them without the laces and knock a couple bucks off. I don't know. They're kind of... It's one of those. Okay, just don't look at it. Don't think about it. These are so cool. Check these out. These are Converse. No, they're not. I'm a liar face. I'm still learning shoes. I look at these and I think Converse, don't you? These are Airwalks. But they're like tennis shoes, but boots, but all the way up the leg. They are super cool. They zip up actually in the back. So you don't have to lace and unlace and tie them every single time you would put them on. You would just zip them up like a pair of boots. These are going to have to be cleaned up. They need a little bit of work. Then we have another pair of Nikes. These are pink and black, shiny. Nakis. I've never put shoes in the washing machine yet. I really haven't bought shoes that really need washing yet. Because I'm just getting into shoes and they still they're skeevy. They still skeeve me out. They're disgusting. So when I do source shoes, they gotta be like required very little work, unless they're really, really expensive. Like, well, like these are going to be worth it to me to have to clean up, right? But typically, if they don't look like new, or they don't look like they're not going to really require much cleaning, I won't source them. Just because I don't want to put a lot of work into them because they're so gross. That's just me though, but I had a couple pairs of Nikes that I inherited from a friend that she gave to me, and they were horrible. And but it was only 2 pairs, so I ended up just putting them in a bin with OxyClean and warm water, and then I let them air dry, and they were good. So yeah, I just don't like really try to source them if they're going to require more than a quick, like these suede tennis shoes here. These are Airwalks. I will give these a quick lint roll, a quick magic eraser around the edges, but even that's more work than generally I want to put in. But they're Airwalks, and I got a good deal. So these are Sam Edelman. I'm probably absolutely butchering that. Any shoe people out there know this brand? You see it? Over the knee Michael Kors boots and some knee high boots. Yeah, the pictures can be a little harder with the higher boots. For us, with the setup that we have back here, if I can get something down inside of it to make it stand up straight, whether I put crushed up newspaper down in there or just plastic bags from the grocery store, anything I can stuff down in there to like give it body, kind of like you would a purse or a bag, I guess. And then they'll stand up, and then I can get the picture because the white background on ours is on the bottom and the back, so it's just a matter of getting them to stand up somehow. Sam Edelman, thank you, Sam Edelman. And these are just like little cute boots that zip. Like so. Our great shoes, ballet flats for $40. That's awesome. So I can't wait to get those boots up. Anybody remember Tom McCann? Are they still a thing? I feel like these are like more of an 80s and 90s vintage thing. I don't know if they're still around. When I was a kid, I had Tom McCann saddle shoes. Do you guys remember those? The saddle shoes like Shirley Temple used to wear. I had a pink and white pair, and I had a black and white pair. And they were Tom McCann's. A Dollar Tree pool noodle. That's a good idea. I usually just always have newspaper or bags around that we use for filler in boxes with breakables, so I just use that. Sam Edelman sold at Bell stores. I put those foam noodles, yeah. So a lot of people use the foam noodles. Cool. Belk stores, okay. So these are Tom McCann loafers. Running out of room over here on the side. And these are more Clarks, men's Clarks. Black slip-on loafers. Pretty good shape. They'll require a little bit of work, but not much. Don't know where I'm going to start putting shoes. Too many shoes. There's no such thing, right? There's no such thing as too many shoes, especially when you get a really good deal on some really good brands that are going to fetch you good prices. More Doc Martens. I'm trying to show you so you can see that these are Doc Martens, and these are super cool. These remind me of the saddle shoes too, with the dual color like that. Those are cute. I mean, they're men's shoes. I don't know. Is cute an adjective you can use with men's shoes? They're cute. And then I have a pair of, these are Doc Martens also. These are cool. I like these. These are just like black. They're Airwear Doc Martens. Tom McCann's making the rounds. I think everything comes full circle. You know what I mean? Like bell bottoms are back in. A lot of stuff from the 80s and 90s is trending. And it looks like some shoes fell out in my trunk. Because I did make sure I had everybody's mate. I matched everything up and counted the pairs before we paid her. So these two have probably, their mates are probably still in my trunk. But I remember picking out 2 pairs of the Teva tennis shoes. So, no, these are not Teva. These are Sproul. No, they're not Sproul either. They're shoes. They're shoes! Morel. There we go. But yeah, these 2 must still be in the trunk. We have to find you guys as mates. I don't want divorced shoes like the socks that come out of the dryer. And then a pair of blue canvas Van tennis shoes. Yeah, the awesome is exactly what I was just talking about. I do use that. I use that on the plush too. Actually, I'm probably the biggest proprietor of awesome. I'm always joking around that they should pay me as much as I talk about awesome and advertise it. Anyway, this is the last pair. These are probably my favorites. I wish they were my size because I think I could get over myself enough to wear them. I personally would love to own a pair of purple Chucks. I had a pair of high top purple Chucks in high school. And then I wore Skechers for years. I still love Converse. That's what I'm wearing right now. But these pink ones are super cute. And they're in really good condition. See that? And that is the last pair of shoes. So 25 pairs of shoes, a DVD VCR combo, 2 label makers, and an office phone. And office phones are definitely Bolos, guys. For $205. And you saw the brands I got. So that's an amazing deal. It comes out to $7 an item, which is a little high for the electronics, but these are shoes that, in the wild you'd pay 10 to 15 for to get a good flip, because these are all going to go for, $60 plus dollars. Maybe 40 in some cases, but they're all going to be pretty high dollar shoes. So I'm pretty excited about that. And then if you did not see yesterday's haul, in your free time, feel free to watch it. I'll have it pop up here when the replay comes up. Because I had a bunch of shoes in that haul as well. I'm definitely getting over myself and starting to source more and more shoes. And get more and more shoes photographed and listed. I'd like to get all of these up before Q4, these and the ones from yesterday, just to have a good solid shoe game going on for Q4. But yeah, I'm definitely, they're still gross, they're skeevy, but I like money more than I hate germs, let's put it that way. So that's the shoe haul. A couple of things I want to talk about real quick before I let you guys go. Number 1, there is a meetup in the Pittsburgh area for resellers. September 28th, it's a Saturday. It's not just for people from Pittsburgh. If you live close enough in Ohio or you want to, I got like 3 people coming from the other side of PA, maybe 4. Bill and David will be here of Gnome and Frog. Colleen is a big maybe. She's got to find someone to watch her dogs. And Holly, my mod, is coming. Sydney's coming up from Florida. I'm pretty sure Casey and Caitlin are coming. We're working on them. And they're from Florida as well. So, it's open to anyone and everyone that wants to come. It's September 28th, a Saturday. We're meeting at 2 p.m. at a restaurant called Eaton Park. If you were interested or you would like to come, join our Facebook group. The event is in that Facebook group. And I need you to RSVP, please. Don't just, decide you're going to come and not tell me. I did reserve a room, like a conference room at the restaurant. And I estimated how many people I thought were going to come. But as we get closer to the date, the manager does want me to call back with the exact amount of expected folks coming. So join our Facebook group. The link is down below. And then go into the events tab once you're in the group, and you can see the event. You can get the address for the Eaton Park. And if you want to stay in the area for a couple of days, I picked something that's kind of close to a highway and the toll road. There's a ton of hotels. There's a ton of TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross's, Goodwills, just all kinds of good stuff for thrifters and resellers in the area. So if you're interested in that, join the group, RSVP. Anyone is welcome to come. I did get word from a couple of people that there's rumors going around that it was canceled, and I have no idea where those rumors came from or how they got started or who's saying what. I put the event up. I created the event on a calendar. People are RSVPing. I don't feel like I have to babysit every week and update it that, oh, we're still on, right? We're still on. I mean, it's on the calendar. If anything were to change, I would absolutely notify people on YouTube, across social media, and in the group, and on the event. So, I set it and forget it. I'm expecting everyone that are RSVP'd to show up. But it's not canceled. I don't know where people are getting that from. Maybe because I set it up and just kind of like left it, and I'm not babysitting it and checking in every week or whatever. But we're all adults. We know how to RSVP to something and show up, right? So yeah, I just wanted to address that because it was like more than one person that's been messaging me that they heard from some people. No one will tell me where they heard it from or how the rumor got started, but it's definitely not canceled. We're definitely still on for that. And then the second thing, before I let you guys go, tonight at 9 p.m. in 4 hours, I will be live on Casey's channel, The Rockstar Flipper. I will be on his channel, and we're going to talk about good eBay stores versus bad eBay stores. My subscribers, you guys are used to my version of tough love. Sometimes I give you tough love, and it's hard to hear, but you need to hear it if you want to be successful. And Casey subscribers, he has his version of tough love that he likes to give people. So be ready for some realistic chat about how to have a good eBay store, some truthiness, some honesty, and some tough love. But Casey and I would both love for everyone to tune in. So look up the Rockstar Flipper on YouTube if you don't already know who he is. Most of you do. It'll be at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Casey and I will be talking about bad eBay stores versus good eBay stores. So we hope to see everyone there. And yeah, thank you for showing up for real, girl. I appreciate it. And then yeah, that's the only two things I wanted to address. We are still having the meetup. Join the Facebook group. Go to the events tab if you're interested. Join us tonight at 9 p.m. over at the Rockstar Flippers YouTube channel. And hit the like button before you guys leave out of here. It does help the channel. It actually helps the video be seen by more people. And I feel like this was a really good shoe haul full of really good brands that are definitely bolos for a lot of people. So the more people that get exposed to the video, the better off we all are as a community, learning from each other and learning about bolo brands and shoes together. If you haven't subscribed to our channel already and you'd like to, please do so and help us feed a hungry hippo. I have yet one more hippo mouth to feed now. I would like to say a very special thank you to Vicky for the newest hippo in our family. He is soft and squishy and I love him. Already, I'm in love with him. So thank you so much for him, Vicky. Thank you to everyone in the chat for coming in today and hanging out with me and looking at my shoes with me. I do appreciate your time, and I love it when you guys interact in the chat. Live shows are my favorite to do. You guys know that. And then if you ever have any questions or anything you think about later, feel free to leave comments on the YouTube channel or tag me on Facebook in the group. You can also find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. We're at Flippin' Hippos on all social media. Thank you again, guys, so much for hanging out with me today. I hope to see you tonight over on Casey's channel. Go be productive and make some money in the meantime, and have a wonderful day. And I love you guys. You're the best. Bye.